Alright, this one's of a channel named Moorish Knowledge TV. I just heard about it on Schrödinger's cat yesterday, I think it was. And the dude's such a dick in every encounter and every video. He's just completely rude to everybody he talks to.
I would prefer if you not talk to me because I just came from talking with the city administration. The city administration tells me to put everything in writing regarding the complaint. I don't want to talk to you. I'm writing the complaint that the city administration office told me to write. Sure. I've had prior problems with you. I decided to go the higher route and not get into arguments with you. Okay. They're expecting the complaint. I have that video. Certainly. It's going to be posted on YouTube. You guys forced me to do this. Now you're harassing me again. And I'm actually wearing a face covering.
I'm not here to talk about a face mask.
So I'm actually wearing...
He's saying he's actually wearing it because he's been there before and he wouldn't wear his mask. He kept claiming he had a medical exemption. And they said, no, it doesn't matter. You can't be in here without a mask, because you can't. A medical exemption doesn't give you the right to endanger other people's lives.
I just came from them, so please direct anything to your city attorney. Okay. This is a legal matter.
You do not have permission to record me right now.
Well, I had to.
Record in the library.
I had to because you're harassing me.
I was informed of an incident where you engaged with library staff in an argument outside of work hours, outside of the library.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
That is 100% not acceptable.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Our rules of conduct on 731.
I have no clue. You're retaliating against me right now.
You have further issues with us, we will revoke your library privileges.
You're like retaliating against me right now. This will be going to your city attorney. You have a nice day. So this is the library retaliating against me. Now they're saying that I had an issue with a staff member outside of the library. So yeah. And then they did not want me to record. YouTube was signing off. Now they're probably going to send security in here. She came in here harassing me, saying that I had an incident outside of the library. This is no longer regarding a mask. She was informed that I am wearing a face mask. I just came from talking.
Sir, because you continue to film me, which is a violation of...
Well, you're coming in here. You're coming in here. I will start recording, but just leave me alone.
No, I'm asking you to leave the
I'm not going to leave the library. You're going to have to call the police.
I'm going to
call the police then. Call the police.
Call
Call the police. You are harassing me. Okay, the only reason why I was recording is because you came in here.
You have been not following reasonable...
I just got in here. I'm wearing a face mask.
You have violated our rules multiple times.
You just came in here telling me about an incident.
Okay, we'll
call the police. I'm not afraid. Go ahead and call them. Call the police. Go ahead. Please do.
So this is what it's all about, really, is he wants the police to show up so that his YouTube video will get more clicks, because he could be like, now the library called the police on me. So that's why he's like, yeah, call them, I won't leave. I'm not gonna leave, because he wants the police to show up.
You're being recorded. You keep on harassing me.
This is your
I'm
letter
gonna keep on recording. It's so glad to see you, officers. I really appreciate seeing you. This is Moorish Knowledge TV, officers. I have this for you. So I just came from your city hall. This is your administration.
So we're here to keep the peace for them.
It's all good. Please stop talking. You're dismissed. I'm talking to the cops and I'm going to have a seat. No, if the cops want to shoot me in the head over a mask mandate, or if the cops want to tase me, they're being recorded. So I have the right as a United States citizen to tell my side of the story, and then I will leave. You have no more business here. You can dismiss yourself. Unless the cops want to drag me out, shoot me in the head, and tase me, then they're going to have to do that.
He's saying, oh, I got the camera out, so in case you tase me or shoot me, then, maybe his phone will block it somehow. Also, the library has cameras. That room you're in is like a camera in every single corner, it looked like. So, yeah, I mean, you're being recorded.
I'm going to save my peace. You're no longer in control. Can you please state your name, officers?
Can you just ask him to leave one more time? Yeah, Yeah, sir, I'm asking you for the
So are you ready to arrest me,
Can you
officers?
please leave the library.
I'm definitely willing to
The
leave.
process for addressing a library suspension is listed in the letter, and it is valid.
I don't want to hear you no more. I want to hear from the officers. Officers, I'm gonna leave.
Okay, well, go ahead.
I'm gonna leave,
That's all she's
but
asking.
I need the officers to understand what's going on. I have the
You know,
right.
we're just here to keep the peace.
I
She's
understand.
asking you
I
leave.
want to tell my side of the story.
Okay,
Can I please tell my side of the story?
You may.
Okay, so thank you. So these are the complaint forms that I just picked up. Thank you for taking the time and being a good officer. I just came from.
He got like the two nicest officers in the world, dude. They sit there and listen to him go on. They show him the utmost respect, even though he's acting like a fool. And they walk him out because he has to leave. The lady trespassed him. He has to leave legally, or else they would have to arrest him.
And excuse me for the handshake in YouTube. I just came from City Hall, and I met with, her name is Nicole.
Okay.
She is the secretary for the city administration. Okay. I've been harassed repeatedly by this library regarding the face mask. I then got tired of it. I then went to City Hall regarding the abuse that I've been receiving from this library. This one included has threatened me multiple times regarding the face mask.
So he's an anti-masker, I guess. But I heard him go on a rant about how he needs oxygen to breathe, but I believe oxygen's way smaller than COVID, right? COVID can actually get a little bit caught in the mask, but oxygen just kind of seeps right through because it's super, super tiny.
There is an exemption for the face mask that I made the library fully aware of. I was told yesterday when I came here inside of the library that they didn't care about my medical health condition. So I told them that I do have a medical health condition and that I am exempt from wearing a face mask. They said they did not care about whatever my medical health condition was. So then I actually took this complaint to City Hall, since this library falls under the city of Santa Barbara. I went there today before I came here. Obviously, City Hall informed the library that I paid them a visit regarding the complaint. City Hall then provided me with these two complaint forms and their card. I have that video footage in this phone. I also have the video footage of the person when she actually came in here originally to start harassing me. So I'm sitting here like literally after I left City Hall. I came right here, checked in with the security guard. The security guard is cool here, no problems with him. And then I was sitting here literally 5 minutes and she came in. That means on this camera right here, they were actually watching me when I came in. So she comes right in here, right? And has a piece of paper in her hand. And you're going to see this on the video because when we step outside, I'm going to show you the video. You're going to see it on video where she comes in here. I say, I don't want to talk to you. First thing she says is, you're going to see it, and I'm not lying. I don't have to lie. You know who I am. You know what's up. So the first thing she says is, well, you had an incident outside of the library, outside of library hours.
So the argument she said was with library workers. So the people at the library that work there, you started arguing with them probably when they were getting off work or something because your creepy ass was hanging out in the parking lot.
I'm like, anything you have to say to me, please direct it towards your city attorney, Mr. Cologne, because this is a legal action right now. And she continued to harass me on video. I said, I'm not interested, please leave. She says, you don't have a right to record me. We're in a public library. I do what I want. This is a public library. The cops will tell you I'm able to record under my First Amendment constitutional rights. So she continued to harass me. At that point in time, she never asked me to leave. She then leaves out of the room, comes back into the room, and starts up with me again. And I promise you, you're going to see this on the video. So she starts up with me again. At that point in time, she brought someone else. She said, well, you're not following directions. I said, what am I doing wrong?
Then she said, "You're recording in the library. Stop doing that."
You came back in, started harassing me again, and I never stopped recording. So what you do, see her leave and then come back. So then at that point in time, she's like, "I'm going to have to ask you to leave." I said, "I'm not leaving." Clearly denied it. Denied. Access denied. I'm not going anywhere. If you want to threaten me with the police, if that's what you want to do, since this is an already civil matter, then you can do that. The police will be recorded when they come, as I'm doing right now. So then I wait on you guys. It's been a long time. I'm going to actually, what took you so long, but I waited on you guys to come. And this is what we have now. I have the right as a citizen to tell you what happened, and I have a right as a citizen, and I see that you're sergeants, actually, both of you guys. So I have the right to explain what actually happened and what this is regarding. This is clear retaliation because I tried to file the complaint. I'm in a process of filing the complaint right now, as you can see. I was directed by your boss, which is the mayor's office. I was directed to do this. And so this is clear retaliation. And to sit up there and say that there was an incident outside of the library, outside of library hours, is absurd.
So I'm guessing he was probably like in the library parking lot when the employees came out like, "Yeah, that's why I'm filing complaints on you motherfuckers, blah, 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 blah." I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's probably a video on his YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure there is somewhere. There's so many of him just being a dick to people for no real reason. And then he calls a lot of people racist. He doesn't even get to talk to them. He'll just start calling them racist right away. He's crazy.
So that's what she's kicking me out of the library for. She then goes on to say, "I've been a repeated problem." I just want to direct you guys to understand. When I come to this library, I only come in this room right here. I don't go anywhere else in the library. I've never even seen the whole library. I come right here by myself, not bothering anyone, and I do my legal work. That's my MO. That's what I do. And sometimes I use the bathroom or whatever. But for them to do this illegal action, I needed to film it. And that's it. I just wanted to tell you guys my side of the story. Shit doesn't work like how it used to work. This is clear discrimination and racism. She says on video, I had an argument outside of library hours on the outside with a staff member.
Finally, he admitted it's with an employee, so we could finally get to the root of it. The root of the fucking problem is that you're violating a shit ton of policies, you're being a fucking nuisance, and they just don't want you there, so they're suspending you for a while. Because you're being a fucking dick, and you're annoying, and you're arguing with the employees. Of course they don't want you there, why would they?
That's not a crime that's actually being committed. So
Is it Kyle? We talked before once before.
I'm not going to answer what my name is. I didn't give you my name.
We talked before.
So
remember over on Carrillo Street during the market?
I'm going to plead the fifth on that.
Pleading the fifth, sir.
I'd advise that you do that.
And I'll take that advice into cooperation.
But I did not give you my name, not for these purposes, but I just wanted to get across to you what the situation was regarding and how I just come in the room. Now, I'm going to show this we can all get a look at this. Okay, so if I don't have a library card, what is that name on this right here?
I don't know.
So everybody, the whole world's watching, by the way. So this seems like a setup to me because...
Sir, one thing I wanted to tell you is thank you for sharing that aspect of your story. It helps me understand a little bit of the history. But you're already way ahead of what I was going to suggest, because I was going to suggest that you go through the complaint process, but you're already ahead of me on that.
Correct. And you're absolutely correct, because...
And I appreciate that you're calm and you're speaking in a calm voice, and you're obviously intelligent and informed about your rights and everything. So I just wanted to say thank you for that part.
Well, thank you for listening. I think we're actually pretty much done. I just wanted to show to the public that this was a setup to begin with, because I actually never had a library card here. So the real question is, how did they get this name on this notice of suspension? So YouTube, this is a notice of suspension. There is a name on there, but I promise you, I've never used their services before. I don't have a library card. I've never used not one computer. So the real question is, how do they have this name on this notice of suspension? So this was all a setup from the beginning. There's cameras right there. They were watching me when I came in. There's a camera right here. So I'm just explaining how the city of Santa Barbara is corrupt and how they set me up from the time that I left the actual city hall, making a complaint on video, and that video will be posted also. From the time I walked from City Hall to the library, they already had this pre-plan. They already had a name on there. It says refusal to follow directions, but in reality, this is regarding the face mask exemption, and this is also regarding me being in this room. As you can see over here, the library staff want full access to a public facility, and they don't want to give people access to these rooms. That's what this is really regarding. Our time is done here. I'm going to step on the outside. I'm going to gather my stuff at this point, and I'm going to go on the outside, and then I'm going to play the officers the video. It looks like they may have body cams or audio. What is that? Audio or body?
Audio.
It's an audio? It's so no video footage. So I'm the only guy with the video footage. Interesting. So I'm going to get everything together. I wanted that on video. I wanted the fans to see how the city of Santa Barbara actually commits in corruption and sets people up. And then I never gave anyone my name, but there is a name on here. I cannot confirm or deny whether that's me, but we...
So you tell people your name in your YouTube videos, but you can't acknowledge it in front of the cops because that's somehow wrong to treat them like normal people and just tell them your name.
all see how the city of Santa Barbara operates in an illegal fashion, and she didn't want me to talk to the cops. She's already on video though, but our time is up, YouTube. I am signing off. Thanks and have a great day. And I will show the officers the video of what actually happened. I will also be getting the police report number. I actually will be leaving this on this table because it hasn't been served properly by law. So this will be left on the table. I will not be accepting that, but everyone reads that. You all can see it. And it hasn't been legally served. Yeah, so we're signing off. Thanks and have a great day, YouTube. Thank you.
All right, so he's suspended for 6 months? If he goes back there, he'll end up getting trespassed. So I doubt he's going back there anymore. I'm not sure if it's just that one library in his area or if it was the whole, county or where the fuck. I'm not too sure. Yeah, well.